Alright, so greetings from the inside of my Jeep here. And today, like the title says, we're going to go for a little bit of a drive today. It is a beautiful early autumn day. This is Tuesday, September 29th. So I got some things to talk about, making some pretty serious upgrades to my camera equipment. Been having some issues with some of the cameras I've been using, so it was time to upgrade. And also maybe a few other updates about some things that some of you have been asking me about recently. Trying to get the wheels turning on some things. So we're just gonna go for a drive. I'm not all sure where I'm gonna go. We may, I don't know, maybe we'll drive, I know, I always talk about the farm where I grew up on. Maybe we'll drive past there. I don't know, but it's a beautiful day. Might rain, storm later today, but anyway, I'm gonna get you on the dash here of the Jeep. I'm filming with the one of my new cameras, the DJI Osmo action camera. One of the reasons I got this camera is so I can put you on the dashboard. So I'm gonna quit blabbing for now, get you on the dash, and we'll get on with this drive. Yeah, and so away we go. Like I said, it's a bit of a cloudy day. You do see some darker clouds off in the distance. There's some thunderstorms later today. But anyway, I got the windshield nice and clean for you guys. It gets all, you know, splattered with those bugs and stuff. Yeah, it looks like there might be some rain off in the distance actually. But anyway. Yeah, so the one new camera I got is the DJI Osmo action camera, because I've been wanting to get this for a while. I've talked about that in past videos. Of course, some time ago I got a cheap action camera. I paid like 50 bucks for it, but you get what you pay for. I mean, I did use it for some of my underwater footage when I was feeding the fish, and I think I used it as a dash cam several times, but it just, quality-wise, you get what you pay for. But this does underwater. Obviously, it's great for a dash cam, because I was just holding my camera up with my hand and driving at the same time. This is so much better, because I can also use it for kayaking, set up on my kayak. That way it can be like the main camera that films while I'm kayaking, then when I have something I'm going to show you, zoom in on, I can use another camera for that. Kind of works better. Because I can use this for biking too. This is one reason why I talked earlier this spring about doing some biking with you guys, but I was kind of waiting until I got this action camera so I can mount it on the bike, because this thing is awesome image stabilization. That's one reason why I haven't gone biking yet. I do have my old bike, but I was hoping to get a new bike. But like I think I mentioned previously, it's been a weird year with everything that's been going on, obviously. And one of the effects of that was there's a bike shortage, at least in my area. I mean, you can find bikes, but just not as many around. Red light, green light. Because I got the bike rack for my Jeep, and but now I have this, so hopefully, maybe somehow we'll get a bike. I mean, my old bike still works, but it has some issues. Brakes don't work so well. So, but hopefully, sometime soon we'll get a new one. We'll see. As you can see, they're starting to some fall colors are starting to show up. So I'm anxious to get out filming again. This is my favorite time of year to be out filming. Got some reds showing up. But I've been having some issues with the camera I've been using to film, the Panasonic. It was the Panasonic VX981. It's a great, actually it's a camcorder. It's a great camcorder, but it was starting to have some autofocus issues. I think I've kind of narrowed down what's going on, but anyway, my best bet I think was to do some upgrading. And there's some different other reasons why I decided to upgrade as well, which we'll chat about. It can be difficult to find a camera that fits, you know, what you want to film and everything that you want, and I've come to the conclusion there is no perfect camera for that. That Panasonic was great in some ways, but one thing I miss, it only had a 20 power zoom, and the camera that I filmed with before that one was the Canon SX60, which had a 65 power zoom, so I could take some awesome pictures of that, zoom in on the birds that are far away, and it had a macro function too, because I could take some awesome close-ups. And I kind of lost that with the Panasonic, and I miss taking pictures like that. So yeah, so I did order another camera, which I'm hoping will be my main camera that I use to film with. It is a DSLR, one of those cameras with the interchangeable lenses. So it's the Canon Rebel SL3 is the one I got. I kind of balked in the past at getting one of those DSLRs just because I guess maybe I was slightly intimidated by all the, you know, interchangeable lenses and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I want to get back to being able to take pictures as well, awesome pictures. Of course, it does film as well. It films in 4K, so I'll be able to take cool video with it as well. And that should, today's Tuesday, that's supposed to come in on Thursday. It should be waiting for me when I get home from teaching on Thursday, hopefully. And we're coming up on the town of Town up here. I think I'm generally headed to, I do want to show you the old farm where I lived. We'll drive by it at least. Go through town here. So the SL3 that I ordered, the Canon, it does come with one lens. So I guess it's a standard 18 to 55 millimeter lens. So I'll just use that one for a while until I get used to the camera, get some other lenses. But those lenses aren't cheap either, so I'm gonna buy those kind of in a staggered approach. I'm not gonna go a whole bunch at once, because you can get some awesome like telephoto lenses, zoom in pretty close on stuff. So that'll be cool. And you can get like a standard vlogging lens, like a 10 to 18 millimeter lens, and also some awesome like macro lenses, so I can film up or take pictures of really close up stuff. But like I said, I'm not gonna buy those all at once. I want to get comfortable with filming with the camera before I invest in some of those other things. And we'll turn up here. So I'm looking forward to being able to take pictures again. Kind of having to change my setup here. One of these days I'll show you the setup I have for the Osmo action camera here, how I have it set up. Not today though. That'll be some future video. And of course I'll have to change some things too, because if I have the adjustable lenses, I'll have to figure out how to carry those with me while I'm hiking in a convenient way. So I don't have to, you know, I can put them in my backpack, but I don't want to take my backpack off every time I want to change out a lens. But I've seen some things, looking at Amazon, I've seen some options for some things that I can have like hanging on my belt or backpack straps to keep those other lenses. It'll be a little bit different, something I'll have to get used to, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Because like I said, I really miss taking pictures. Because over the past year or so, when I'm filming with the Panasonic, there's times where, you know, seeing like a blue jay or a cardinal off in a distance, and I want to take a picture of it, but then I realized that, oh, I only have 20 power zoom on this camcorder, and I can't really get a picture anymore unless things are closer. You have a turn up here. This brings back memories. I drove these roads all the time, because we turn around the corner here, you can see my mountain off in the distance there, straight ahead. That's my mountain. We've climbed that one several times, 500 steps, but when I used to come home from college, I came home this way and I could see that mountain. That was my mountain. Yeah, these are my home roads here. Used to ride bike as a kid on these roads all the time. Not much has changed, to be honest, which is good. And we'll soon be able to see the farm. Should be able to see it from a distance. Up here soon. Got some colors, some yellows on the trees. And as we go around the turn here, right off in the distance, off to the right, past the grassy area, there's a soybean field that's kind of brown. And off that way is the farm I used to live. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see anything. There's an old barn down there. It's kind of hard to see from the road, actually. Some pine trees down there, but it was nice and secluded down there. Great place. Kind of miss that place, actually, a lot. Yeah, just off to the right there. Still looks relatively the same as it did back then. Because part of me wants to turn right here and drive down the lane. Actually, some of the plants I planted are still there. Those yucca plants. And down here, this is beautiful down here. This down here in the woods. I used to go for so many walks down this road. When I need time to think or something, this is where I came. Beautiful stretch of woods here through the woods. Beautiful, yeah, I just repeated myself. Beautiful stretch of woods through the woods. Beautiful stretch of woods here along the road, I should say. All right. Spring brings back a lot of memories. Beautiful colors along here too. Starting to, a few reds showing up here and there. And we pop up out of the woods. There's another view of my mountain. Let me turn the Jeep sideways a little bit here. You can see my mountain up there. Let's get back on track here. And down here is Fort Henry Road. When I did my video following the Tulpehocken Path, we were on the road down here. Turning left takes you up to Fort Henry, and of course turning right takes you to 501. If you remember that video. Alright, just continuing our drive here. Not sure how much longer I can film. My battery time is running out. That's the one thing with these action cameras, the battery doesn't last as long. And of course I've been messing around with it quite a bit, doing some test footage, so I kind of forgot to charge the battery. Actually, you could charge it while I'm driving, but I forgot to bring that cord along, obviously. Actually, I do have a cord. I wonder if this one works, actually. Might try that. If my battery goes dead, I can try that. We'll see. I might try that in a little bit, pull over somewhere, see if that actually charges it. And wouldn't you know it, just after I got done saying that to you about the battery dying, the battery did die, and I actually went home, got some spare batteries, and now it's actually starting to rain a little bit. Anyway, lesson learned, always bring the spare batteries with you. Oh well. I think we can outrun these sprinkles a little bit, but it's a beautiful fall day. I just want to keep on driving for a little bit. I didn't really get to say everything I wanted to say either yet. So we'll keep on going. Even with the rain. So just a little bit more about that Canon Rebel SL3 that I'm getting. It is their most compact DSLR, because those can be kind of heavier, but this is supposed to be their most compact one. And it is it's described as an entry-level DSLR, so it's for someone who's a beginner with stuff like that, which would be me. So it doesn't, in some ways it's not going to compare to some of the more expensive cameras, but you know, that's okay, because I am a beginner when it comes to these cameras, so it kind of fits that for me. I know there are newer, like those mirrorless cameras that are coming out, different technology, but those are pretty expensive yet. Those are like 2-3 times more expensive than the SL3 that I'm getting, so we'll see. Beautiful drive out here. I haven't been on some of these roads in a long time. So another thing that I'm working on, let's get away from camera talk for a little bit, is I know people ask about, you know, when am I going to sell merch, you know, merchandise, you know, t-shirts and stuff like that. I kind of, I don't know, balked that for a little bit, for a while, just because it just adds a whole other dimension to what I'm doing here. And I'm not the most organized person either, so getting into that adds, like I said, just adds a little bit more. But I am hopefully getting the wheels turning on that, at least. I have a friend of mine is working on some logos for my channel. She's the one that drew that picture of the bee that I bought from her. I think I showed that when I was camping at a Lyman Run State Park. But she is a talented individual. She's starting to get into that digital art stuff. So she's kind of excited about it. Actually, when I first texted her about it, and we agreed that she agreed to work on some of it, she actually started working on some of it that day. Started sending me some pictures. So I'll probably work on a couple of different designs and things. I don't know. I know a lot of channels have like a channel sticker that they give out or sell. I might at least start with that. I'm not sure when I'll start selling other stuff like mugs or t-shirts and stuff like that. I'll get into it slowly. So I'm saying this, but don't expect things to be available, you know, anytime soon. Just starting to get the wheels turning, like I said. I want to do it in such a way that it doesn't take up a lot more of my time. And there's different ways of doing it. Oh, more rain. So maybe at some time in the future I'll share some of those designs with you that she made. We'll see. Maybe we'll have you guys vote on it, see which ones you like. But I'm not rushing into it. If I do it, I want to make sure I do it the right way. Works best for me. But I know a lot of people have been asking about that. When am I gonna, if or when I'm gonna sell merch or merchandise. Wow, this is beautiful driving through here. The leaves are starting to fall on the road, or lay on the road. Beautiful yellows out here. Yeah, we had a blazing hot summer, and then even into September it just stayed hot, but then all of a sudden it got cool nights. We're having some warm days and cool nights, not like super warm days, and that helps the leaves, gets the leaves changing colors. But wow. Gotta take a sharp turn here. Beautiful day for a drive though in the afternoon, even with the rain. And as always though, I do want to thank you guys for your support once again. It's been an odd year with everything that's been going on, but anyway, thanks for your continued support. We're closing in on 35,000 subscribers. Kind of hoping to hit 40,000 this year, at the end of this year, but we'll see. Can't complain. It's been, you know, this channel's gone far beyond what I ever thought it would. So I do appreciate it. Appreciate all the support, the gifts, and you know, all the comments and everything you guys give. Makes it worthwhile. It's just relaxing to drive on these country roads off the busy highways and stuff. And I know some of you are requesting some more spooky videos, and of course October is just around the bend. Well, actually by the time you see this video it will be October. There's always a delay to these videos. I mentioned that too. Like I always have a backlog of videos. It just helps. Like right now, I haven't been filming for the past week or so, but I have that backlog of videos. So even though I'm not filming, I still have videos to upload. I'm not living like video to video, you know, like paycheck to paycheck. So if there's a time period where, you know, I'm not filming either purposely or because I'm sick or something, I always have videos to upload. So that's why there's a delay because of that backlog. Getting some more rain. Oh, lots of rain now. Alright, but I do plan on doing some more spooky videos coming up here. Now that it's October. Now I got a downpour. Alright, well the rain has backed off a little bit. Also, you can let me know what you think of this kind of video, where we do just kind of drive around a little bit. May not be everybody's cup of tea, but I know me and my friend John were talking about doing some things like this where we kind of just drive, pick a town, and kind of drive through it, and then maybe see what all there is to stop and see in that town. You know, kind of a combination of this, like the dash cam, and then actual filming, but just kind of drive around together. Now that he has more time off, his work schedule has changed a little bit. He doesn't have to drive as far to locations. A lot of his work is closer to home, so he kind of has the weekends off now, so we can film together more. Alright, but I'm soon home, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this little drive and chat. Like I said, I just wanted to update you on some upgrades and some other things that I'm working on and thinking about. And hopefully things will get back to normal come Thursday or this weekend when I get that new camera in and I can start filming. Because like I said, this is my favorite time of year to film. Alright, I'll see you around. Thanks for coming along.